I'm here with the team of BrainHub TV at the first ever Alzheimer's show with our charity partner Alzheimer's Research UK. But all the big players are here, Dementia UK, the Alzheimer's Society of course. There's been a real sense around the exhibition hall of a new optimism, verve and energy about addressing the challenges of managing Alzheimer's. We're understanding better that it's not just a problem that you can solve by throwing more government or more rules or more money at the problem. We're understanding that it's by collective endeavour, working together to find community solutions. The word integration has occurred an awful lot over these past few days. And by working together, we can achieve a new understanding that while Alzheimer's itself can never be cool, by working together as a community and finding these community solutions, we know that, well, life doesn't come any cooler than that.
It's very nice to know that there are other people around, that you're not isolated, you're not the only one going through all this, that you're not mad, and that you feel terrible in the morning because you haven't slept, and your mother has been making toast in the radio at 4 o'clock in the morning.
People with dementia are worth listening to, and they should be listened to, and the services and the interactions and interventions that we develop should be based on what people with dementia are telling us that they want, not what professionals are telling us that they want, and not what carers are telling us.
I've been trying to talk to my mother about her forgetfulness, and I think when you come to an event like this and you hear people talking, you think, okay, well I'll talk to her about this event that I came to and start that conversation. And I think possibly starting that conversation and making it okay is probably one of the hardest things for ordinary people to do.
I'm from India originally, and we don't farm our parents out to other people to be looked after. We're going to do what we can to keep our mum in her own home or bring her over to our homes, but I think we're going to need professional support to manage that. So it's really good to know there are companies there who are organising just that sort of care.
As an ageing population, we really need to think about the future. We need to think about what we can provide for people to ensure that their quality of life is the highest possible standard into later life.
We do focus a lot on people getting a diagnosis and being aware of difficulties that they're experiencing and things they can't do, but we don't focus so much on what people can do. And post-diagnostically, where I work, we use things like cognitive stimulation therapy, and that's really good at providing exercise to the brain.
Hi, I'm Dr. Finton Coyle, and I'm here on behalf of BrainHub at the Alzheimer's 2013 conference. There's lots of stalls, lots of excitement, and I'm here to look at the innovations and gadgets that are going to help those living with dementia. Okay, so what's this?
That's a memory prompt that can hold many different messages for you. You can record messages on it, so you have it come on at specific times of the day to remind people to take medication. This bit is where the person doing the programming does.
And I suppose for a patient with dementia, hearing a familiar voice, reminding them to do something is very reassuring and reduces anxiety levels.
Trust that as well more than you would another voice perhaps.
Sometimes the newest ideas can be based on old-fashioned ideas. Here we have a full-colour wireless video monitor based on the old baby monitors, but very useful if you can't be in a room at the same time as a person you need to look after. Now this may look like a normal sensor for your burglar alarm system, but in fact it is a motion-activated message reminder system. So you simply record the message, "Mom, if you're leaving the house, don't forget your keys." And when somebody walks past it, the message will be given to them and remind them what to do.
The problem at the moment is that too many people are not given information and advice to help them after their diagnosis, so they're left to their own devices at what can be a really, really scary time. So my plea today in particular to anyone who's working in health and social care was that at the point of diagnosis, please do the simple things consistently well, and one of those is making sure that you have access to good quality information and advice. And that's more than a bit of paper, it's actually talking to someone who can help you understand things and make it personal to you.
a lot of covering up goes on and there's a lot of fear. Similarly as it was with cancer 30 years ago, that even saying the word cancer meant you were going to die from it. I think in a similar way for many people, taking those first steps to maybe getting your relative tested at a memory clinic becomes a kind of death sentence, or, oh no, we're going to have to put them in a home. I mean, there are many, many stages.
I think one of the key things to remember is dementia is not one disease. It's a spectrum of diseases, and even within Alzheimer's disease, there will be individuals presenting with different symptoms. So to have one test that's going to identify everybody with the right symptoms is very, very difficult.
Music at times is the only thing that actually gets through to people with dementia. In the early stages, you will get people in denial who don't want to talk about it, know about it, want to do anything. But they love music and they get involved in music.
Don't be afraid of talking about it. Get in touch with their own emotions, because it's all right to feel angry, it's all right to feel upset. Not with a person, but with a situation. And be honest with yourself and share that with somebody, whether that be a professional or a friend, that helps you deal with the stress, because otherwise you will burn out trying to look after your loved one.
It's my first time, I've had a good look round, and I'm blown away by all the interest and enthusiasm and all the stands. You know, people really showing the excitement of Alzheimer's disease and dementia and what can really be done in practice. It's people really giving from their heart the real issues of dementia, which from my perspective as the National Clinical Director is so important.